Hey, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Chastity, and here we talk about beauty, entertainment, celebrities, TV shows, animes, and kind of anything else that grabs my attention this week. So for today's topic, last night, I think it was last night, well, by the time this comes out, the Cheeto in office has lost his re-election. You love to see it. You love to be the first president in 24-ish years that hasn't won a re-election. So he's been voted out. And yesterday, these are the palettes I used for this eye. Look, I used the Juvia's Place Mauves. Is that Mauves? Yeah. No, this is the Berries palette. Sorry. And my BH Cosmetics trending Tokyo, don't mind her. She been dug through. That's what I did to achieve this look. Unfortunately, there's no video for this look. So sorry. It's on my TikTok. I couldn't talk about this topic and then do this. It would have turned out bad. But anyways, cover the white. So last night on MSNBC, they were talking about the elections, and they, as a representative for the Latino community, they had, for some reason, Eva Longoria. Before I even get into this is another point I want to make. I am tired for minority communities when we are having conversations like this. We have celebrities over people who've actually done the required reading. We have rappers and actors and singers and stuff like that speaking for the Black community, when we have people, not just Black community, in POC communities across the board, where we have people who have degrees, who teach college courses, who write books, who are so knowledgeable about these types of topics, and they never get called by the news organizations to have a conversation, because that's not going to go viral. Because I feel like news organizations know that celebrities are going to put their foot in their mouths, and they do all the time. And they're going to get a viral moment from the celebrity over from someone with credentials. So it's not lost on me that they purposefully brought someone in that has not done the required reading outside of just living life as a Latina woman, which is very important, but not all of us are built to hold the conversations. Not every Black person is built to be the Black go-between the white community and Black. Some of us are just not built to be talking about this stuff. And Eva Longoria is one of those people. So, last night, Eva was on, again, MSNBC, speaking about the election and, what went on with the Latino community, which is perfectly fine. At first, I was confused why everyone was upset, because she was speaking about Latina women and the ways that me and a bunch of other Black women, we talk about each other. And, we are everything amazing. We are life. We are magical. We are, So at first, I just thought maybe they didn't like the way she was talking about Latino women until y'all be telling on yourselves. And like Crystal say, words mean things. So we're going to listen very carefully. The interviewer, brings up, and verbatim, he says how, not verbatim, but you know what I mean, that women of color, he didn't specifically say which group, he just said women of color really turned out for this election, really saved it, the whole, he makes sure to say women of color. She agrees, and then she circles back, and she makes sure to refer, and she, hold on, let me not misquote her. Let me not misquote Miss Girl, Miss Ma'am. But she purposefully goes back and brings up Black women. I don't know why. Why? It's the way Black women was really sitting here minding our business, and you brought us up. Because he didn't say Black women. He said women of color really turned out, which is true, especially in Georgia, because of Miss Stacey Abrams. Biden, give her any seat she wants. Anywhere she wants to sit in that cabinet, give it to her. Let her do it. Because she did that. She got so many people registered to vote. And because of that, there was a record number of not only Black people, but Latino people and Asian people in Georgia. And that's how Georgia turned blue, because she did what she had to do. But Miss Eva Longoria said, women of color showed up in big ways. Of course you saw in Georgia what black women have done. You see, it's not of course, because it is expected of black women to carry all the weight. It is expected of us to do all the work. So it's nothing special. That's how again, words mean things and just how you say things. I think people don't ever think about why they say the things they say. They just kind of say things. Because you ever just sit with yourself and ask yourself, why do I have these opinions? Why did I say it like this? Why do I feel the way I feel? It's never deeper thought into what comes out your mouth. Y'all just get up in the world and just regurgitate bullshit. But she continues and say, but Latina women are the real heroes. The real heroes. Here. Miss Eva, I truthfully and honestly don't know what you do. It said actress and activist. Anything you've done prior to 2008, I couldn't tell you. You seem a little unemployed. That's not the point though. Her purposely, this reminds me of the Lana Del Rey situation where she said that she wasn't attacking those women, but when you are doing stuff like this and you specifically point out a group of people and then you make a contrast to another group of people, you are comparing them. This is simple language arts. Literature. This is simple. This is literally how you structure things. You show one, and then you compare it to comparing and contrasting. She purposefully brings back up black women because she didn't need to. He did not say black women. He said women of color, but she wanted to make sure that her as a Latino woman are up here and black women are down here. And the real heroes, that's not what the exit polls say. The exit polls, they paint a different truth, the real truth, where 90% of black women voted for Biden and Harris, and only around 70% of Latina women voted, and 70% is a C. It's passing, but you could do better. That's what C's are. C's are, you didn't fail, but you got ways to go. And y'all as a community have a ways to go, because this don't make no sense. Why only 70% of your women voted for him? Unless, even lower with Latino men, it was bad. Like, I was so cool with her ragging on Latino men because it's time that we, as women of color, drag our men. You gotta do it. You gotta bring them to task, because men be the weakest links, always. But it's just, the words that she chose to say told me everything I needed to know about Eva. Also, being black and being Latina, not mutually exclusive. You can be both, and they exist. That's what Afro-Latinos are. I don't appreciate that, like, she completely, like, pretended like Afro-Latinos don't exist. That's the problem. You're Afro-Latino when you want to say the N-word, when you want to take black roles, but then when it really is time to show up and show out, it's us black people. Because it genuinely felt like Eva went, not too much on them black girls. Oh, no, you're giving them a little too many praises. And I don't like that. It's women like her. That's why that's why I don't use the term women of color. It's black women and other POCs. It's black and POCs. I make sure to always separate black people from other minorities because there is no unity. Because when it comes down to it, too many of you feel this way. Because this was so unnecessary. Again, the interviewer was talking about brown women as a whole. And she wanted to highlight what Latino women did during the selection, and there's no issue with that. But what was the need to bring up black women? He didn't say black women. He said women of color. That's black, Latina, that's Asian, it's everything in between. But you went out of your way to specifically pull us out and be like, yeah, these women, they do what they had to do, but we are the real heroes. Are you fucking kidding me? A real hero, really? Really? That's not factual. That's the thing. It's not factual. It's, oh my God. I'm getting low-key heated because it's just like, why did you do that? It just feels like black women was getting too much praise this weekend. And she was like, no. Gotta bring the Negro girls back to their place. You ain't nothing. For what? To big up Latino women? Like, y'all do that every other day of the week. You purposely bring down black women to make yourselves look good. Why are we perpetuating narratives? Why? What did you gain from perpetuating that? It was so uncalled for and so unnecessary. Black women had nothing to do with what she was talking about. But she made it a point. She circled back. She circled back. She was like, I'm going to make sure y'all know black women aren't that important. Not that special. We can do what they can do, and you can't. Let's start there. You can't do what we do. No. Y'all do not. Like, she came to MSNBC to make sure that she was going to downplay the accomplishments of black women. I don't know if it was conscious, but subconsciously she was like, y'all were on the internet talking about black women saved us, and I can't have that. No, I cannot. Sure can't have that. It's so gross and disgusting to just be like, why can't you just talk about Latino women? Why did you need to bring up black women to bring us to... What was gained? You got dragged on Twitter all night. It was so funny. Because it's what you deserved. It's truly what you deserved. And other Latinos and Latinas that think like you deserve to get dragged too. It's like, Miss Eva, why did you want to be Gina Rodriguez? What did you gain from acting like that? And so while in the midst of her being dragged, she released a statement that I'm going to read so you guys can get both sides. Okay. I'm so sorry and sad to hear that my comments on MSNBC could be perceived as taking credit from black women. It wasn't perceived. It's what you said. But I'm gonna keep reading. When I said that Latinos were heroes in the selection, I simply meant they turned out in greater numbers and voted more progressively than Latino men. My wording was not clear, and I deeply regret that. There's such a history in our communities of anti-blackness in our community, and I would never want to contribute to that, so let me be clear. Black women have long been the backbone of the Democratic Party, something we have seen played out in this election as well as previous ones. Finally, black women do not have to do it alone any longer. Latinas, many who identify as Afro-Latina. Okay. But you didn't. You made a clear distinction on MSNBC. Latino women, black women. Okay. Indigenous women, AAPI women, and other women of color are standing with them so we can grow our collective voices and power. Together, we're unstoppable. Nothing but love and support for black women everywhere. You deserve a standing ovation. The thing is, if she was just speaking about Latino men, then Latinos men's names should have been in her mouth. Black women should have never been said. Point blank, period. Also, I said that, her saying, when I said that Latinas were heroes in selection, no, 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 no. You said that Latinas were the real heroes. Meaning, again, words mean things. Real heroes means that there is another group of people that everyone perceives as heroes but aren't actually heroes. Those are what the words you said actually mean. That's how you really feel. That's why you said it. You're not slick. I feel like she's really trying to gaslight us, also starting an apology with, I'm so sorry and sad. I don't care how sad you are. Your sadness has nothing to do with this apology. If you are remorseful, then you are remorseful, but you being sad doesn't matter. It does not matter how sad you are in an apology. I don't care if you're sad. I don't care. I care that you're apologetic, not just you're sad. I don't care about your feelings and emotions when you did something wrong. Like, the real hero is Stacey Abrams. If you don't agree, you can move around me. Because she did that this election. Like I said earlier, she got a record number amount of people to not only register to vote, but actually go out to vote. Even through all the voter suppression, which is illegal. I'm confused how we continue to have voter suppression and, like, our government's like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, close polling sites. Make black people and other brown people wait 4 hours to vote. It's fine. It's completely fine. What do you mean? Also, like, the amount of Latinos and Latinas in these comments accepting her apology, get on. Get the fuck on. This apology has nothing to do with you. Thank you for clearing it up. And she ain't cleared nothing up. She just gaslit us for 2 paragraphs. Because we didn't perceive anything. We heard what you said. You just said what you said. I'd have more respect for you if you just kept that whole mood. Y'all are some, and then of course I see black men in here accepting the apologies. Weak links like always. The weakest, them chains, they just rattling away. Anyways, that's it. I just needed to come on here and, like, talk about this with somebody that's not my mama. Cause that really, like, got under my skin. I don't like y'all. I really don't. Keep black women's names out your mouth. Keep them out. Like, comparing and contrasting, and then you name a group of people, and you're just like, I don't know why you think I was comparing, because that's what you did. No, the video's done. The video's over. I'm over it. I've gotten these feelings out. I'm done. Okay? So anyways, if you made it this far to the video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you sitting here and listening to me ramble with crazy eyes. Fuck Eva Longoria. Get a job. Ma'am, get a job. You need employment. You need employment because you have no business talking about anything. But anyways, I'm finished. I'm done. I'm gonna actually go and drag Kiki Palmer because I saw that tweet that's now deleted. I'm gonna go drag her next. And I've been waiting to drag her and be, ooh, I can't wait. I get to drag her and everyone's gonna be on my side about it. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. So anyways, again, thank you if you made it this far. I really appreciate you and I love you. Bye, guys.